What if an AI could hand you a crypto shortlist on a silver platter? What is up everyone and welcome back to Gem Hunters. I'm your host Pat and I have to start today with some absolutely massive news. We have officially crossed 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. The growth of this community is incredible and I can't thank you enough. To celebrate, I've decided to do something different this week. We're going to replace one of the AI's chosen tokens with a token chosen by you. So get your thinking caps on because I want you to head to the comment section and post your favorite gems. We will pick the most popular one and add it to our portfolio. More on that in the outro. Now for our main mission. You know the drill. We use a strategic two-step process. Stage 1 is all done off camera, where I used advanced AI tools to scan the entire market and filter it down to just 3 high potential projects. This video is stage 2, the most important part, the final human verification. We're going to take the AI suggestion and run them through our own checks right here on screen. We'll do a quick review of their website and socials and then confirm their legitimacy on wallet before we make an investment. And to even get on my desk, they all had to meet our strict criteria: market cap under $55 million, transparent and active development, clear and sustainable tokenomics, and a strong organic community. The goal is to invest $50 into each verified gem to build our portfolio and demonstrate a professional research process. And a big disclaimer guys, this entire series is for educational purpose to show you research framework. It is absolutely not financial advice. It's also important for you to know that I have no professional or financial ties to any project discussed today. My research is completely independent. Alright guys, let's get into it and see what AI has for us this week. Alright guys, so the first thing that you gotta see is that we did not just add $150 worth of USDC this week, almost $195. And that's because I decided to get rid of the Illumia crowns, that one that was not here in the list, that we always had to go watch it in the swap feature to see how much it's worth, and that started to look a bit sketchy to me, so I decided to replace that one here, and for now we just converted it into USDC. And another thing that I did is I got rid of Froggy. Since it went down from $50 down to $6, I decided to take those $6 and throw them over to Ethereum or Solana or something like that, so we have some extra for the gas fees as well there. And yeah guys, so we're gonna get into it now and start off things with the first token. Here you can see the criteria. If you want, take a screenshot. I added a little bit of flexibility to the prompts when it doesn't match exactly in each area, that at least it has a little bit of room to find some other tokens. But nonetheless, we found some really good stuff that looks very promising. Altcoins are really kicking off now after Bitcoin put in a new all-time high. So we hope that, of course, that these low-cap tokens or micro-cap tokens soon also blow off. Right guys, so let's get into the first one here. And that is token number 1, Gains Network GNS. The thesis is to provide a decentralized, capital-efficient, and user-friendly leverage trading experience that can outperform centralized exchanges on key metrics like assets variety and slippage. The strength is its protocol revenue is exceptionally high relative to its market capitalization. This indicates a sticky, active user base that values the product and is willing to pay fees, creating a sustainable business model. The catalyst expanding to new chains and listing more exotic trading pairs, example tokenized stocks, forex, could significantly grow its user base and trading volume. And the last known market cap is right around $45 million. Check that token out before we move on to the next one. And yeah guys, let's go over first of all to check out the website here. Decentralized leverage trading, crypto forex stocks, indices and commodities, no sign up required. Yeah, very promising. A lot of people talking about this thing. And yeah, let's see how this one develops over the next few years. And here on the X page as well, we can see also nice following, 62.4 thousand followers, and followed by a bunch of people that I follow. Let's see who that is. Not really anyone I know. Follow a bunch of random accounts, by the way, guys. There's a lot of nice accounts there as well that I follow that are fun to watch or something, but in general, I don't spend too much time watching what other people are posting over on X, to be honest. But of course, I like to follow the bigger accounts to also see what tokens they are following, right? Not just what they're posting. Most of the charts, especially the big YouTubers, I'm not really paying attention to. So let's go into Phantom Wallet now and try to purchase this. This time around, we're going to do things a bit different. I'm going to show you some other features that you have on Phantom Wallet. Of course, a lot of you know them already. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to go into a cross-chain bridge and bridge our USDC, which is on the Solana chain, over to Polygon. And for that, we go into here, into the search feature on Phantom Wallet. And I like to use Mayan. So you just type that in, Mayan swap. Here you go. We connect our wallet. Here you go, Phantom. It's connected already. I've done it before, so therefore it went immediately. Otherwise, you normally have to choose which exact account you want to use from your Phantom wallet and so on. Solana, USDC. Right, there we are in Solana. So now we pick the USDC. So we take 50 of that. And now we swap it over to Polygon-based USDC. We're getting $49.72. So nice and low fees here. And now what we do is we hit the bridge button. Make sure everything is all right. Confirm the bridge. There we confirm it again. Order submitted. Swap in progress. And then we should see it in our main wallet screen here in Phantom in a second. Guys, don't freak out. This takes a while. Just let it load. Go do something else. Leave the window open. Takes a minute or two. There you go. You can see here now, swap complete. And now you can see it immediately here also in the main wallet. And there you can always see the logo next to it, right? Here you see the Solana logo next to it. And here we have the Polygon logo next to it. Now, the next thing that you need to do is you need to purchase some POL or Matic. And then this is what you use for the gas fees when you purchase a token on the Polygon network. I've already done that. That Polygon is not displayed here in the wallet, but I have it here as a hidden asset, so it doesn't interfere with our current bankroll. Now we go into the Polygon-based USDC here, and then we swap it for our first token here, Gains Network GNS. So we hit the swap button as per usual, flip it around here, USDC to the top, look for GNS. Here we have it, Gains Network on Polygon. We take our full balance here. And then we get $49.16 worth of GNS here. Hit the swap button. All right, and it's done. And there we go. There we can see now we have those 25.6 GNS tokens here, worth about $49.16. And here it is, token number 2 today, Radiant Capital, RDNT. The thesis is to become the definitive omni-chain money market, unifying the fragmented liquidity across dozens of blockchains into a single seamless protocol. Its strength is that it solves a real significant pain point in DeFi liquidity fragmentation. Its impressive TVL demonstrates that users and protocols are willing to lock up significant capital to utilize its cross-chain capabilities. Catalyst, integration with more chains, and the introduction of new collateral types would further entrench it as essential DeFi infrastructure driving TVL and revenue. The market cap is 40 million, that's the last known numbers. Let's have a quick look at Radiant's website as well. You can see here, earn interest and borrow assets cross-chain seamlessly. You guys get all the links down below. You can find everything in the description. Here also the X page, we can see 116,000 followers. One of them is CZ Binance, so let's hope this thing blows up just like Binance and BNB did back in the days. Yeah guys, nice one to have in our portfolio now. Guys, you gotta keep one thing in mind. For example, Radiant here is on the base network. And on the base network, for example, here we will need base Ethereum. That is different from regular Ethereum. It's Ethereum that's based on the base network. So you always want to make sure that you have a small amount of tokens that you need for the gas fees in your wallet. So for example, we want to always have some base-based Ethereum, we want to have some regular Ethereum, we want to have some Polygon, we want to have some Solana, so you can always cover the gas fees, right? So what we do now is we go here into the base USDC, right? And then we look for our Radiant. So we hit the swap button, swap that around here, USDC at the top, and then we look for Radiant. Radiant Capital, here we have it. We see the base logo, go in there. Take our full amount. You can see $49.73. Gets us about here almost 2,000 tokens worth of Radiant. We hit the swap button and it's done. That's token number 2. And then at the end of the video, I will go through the entire portfolio. Then we look at everything, how it's performing so far and how our portfolio is doing compared to what it cost us. Here we can see it now already. Almost 49 bucks worth of Radiant Capital, almost 2,000 tokens. And now we go on to number 3. And here it is, token 3, Avagotchi, GHST. Avagotchi merges DeFi with gaming by creating playable NFTs, gotchis, a lot like Tamagotchis back in the days, I guess, whose value and trades are directly linked to the interest-bearing Aave tokens staked within them. The strength is its novel and seamless fusion of DeFi yield mechanics with NFT collecting and gaming creates a highly engaged, sticky ecosystem where assets are both playful and productive. And then the catalyst here is the continued expansion of its metaverse, the Gotchiverse, with new land-based gameplay, mini-games, and social features, serves as a primary driver for use growth and ecosystem value, and the market cap currently known to AI is right around $40 million. So definitely something that I won't be using myself and have no interest in. I'm just a greedy guy investing his money in it and hoping that thing blows up. And yeah guys, hopefully you find some more value in this for your day-to-day use. I mean, looks fun if you're into that kind of stuff. And yeah, and the X page, 102,000 followers here, a bunch of people that I follow as well. a lot of activity, and another one that is being added to the portfolio now. We said no meme coins. I'm also not such a big fan of metaverse stuff anymore. That seems very 2021, but nonetheless, AI said this is good. We're doing everything here using AI and not really focusing on our preferences as far as niches go and stuff. Of course, we're trying to go with what's trending, and anything that's GameFi, GambleFi, and here this kind of stuff seems to be trending. And there we are here again in our Phantom wallet. We go on USD coin here, Polygon based. I already did the swap beforehand, guys. Could not be bothered to do the whole process and explain it once again. I think you got the message. And now we get some of this. Here we see USD coin on the Polygon network. We hit the swap button, get it to the top, and now look for our Avagotchi. There we have it here. Perfect. We take our max balance here, and it gets us almost 100 tokens. And let's hit the swap button and add it to the portfolio. And yeah, guys, you can see here now, after all the fees and everything for these 3 tokens so far, we have $518. We started with a total here for everything that we purchased so far with 600 bucks. So we're 80 bucks down here. But of course, the real alt season has not picked up yet. So it remains to be seen which one of those really blow up and which ones just stay on the ground and don't move. Of course, there's going to be a few of them, but hey, we're trying to put us in a position where we buy some stuff that has some really, really good fundamentals that then can really blow up as well here. And of course, we're also focusing on that the niches are trending and everything. So we really, really have a good opportunity here to catch one of those that goes to 100x or even more. And yeah, guys, maybe it's Avagotchi, who knows? So far we have Michi, our only meme coin in here, Wayfinder, Nosana, Avagotchi, Nostra, Radiant Capital, of course, and Gains Network, and these are the 3 here that we added today. Also Parcel, which we added last week. And here we have the USDC left that was from Illumia Crowns. And here we see Synesis 1, and then we have Arbios. So these here, of course, the ones that are performing the worst out of our portfolio so far. But we cannot judge that yet, and we're not really paying attention to the charts or anything here. We're fully focusing on fundamentals here. Right, guys, so Avagotchi was the last one for today. And if you want to research any of these tokens today, all the links are down here in the description. Knock yourselves out, do some more deep dives. I'll be doing the same. But of course, here the point of this program is that we use AI to find everything, and it's quite impressive how these prompts that I developed here with Gemini are really, really killing it. And I put some work in researching some of those after the videos, and I've got to tell you that apart from Froggy, of course, I'm really, really happy with everything that we added to the portfolio so far. And now we got to see which one is potentially the biggest gainer here, and it's going to get really interesting. So make sure to stick around for this series. When the bull market really picks up, alt season kicks in, then we will really see which one of those is going to absolutely kill it, or potentially multiple of them. And yeah, guys, I'm really, really excited to see what happens to such a small portfolio here, what the end result is when we hit the top of the bull market and we start exiting all these positions, how much our investment has turned into, how much profit we made. And that's a wrap. The verification process is complete. The AI's initial 3 picks that passed our checks were Gains Network, GNS, Radiant Capital, RDNT, and Avagotchi, GHST. As I mentioned at the start of the video, we're making a change to celebrate 10,000 subscribers. So the $50 investment has been completed for these 3 tokens today, but there's a full spot, of course. And to fill that spot, you guys let me know which your favorite gem is, what I should add to the portfolio, and drop it down in the comments below. If you want to stay in the loop on this and everything else I'm doing in crypto, the best thing is to connect with me across all platforms. You can find the necessary links right down in the description. My X profile is where I post my minute-to-minute thoughts. For more polished short-form content like daily news and quick chart visuals, check out my TikTok and Instagram. And of course, make sure you're subscribed right here on YouTube for our Gem Hunters episode every Thursday, along with all my trading tutorials and daily technical analysis. So here's your mission. Get down in the comments right now and post the name and ticker of the one microcap gem you believe deserves to be in our portfolio. The most popular, most upvoted comment will be our community pick for next week. Now I'm out of here, and as always, guys, happy trading and see you soon.